Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, tonight's question: Would General Hospital Austin dead? Should they bring Roger Howard back as another character? Now, I'm gonna be honest. No, unless you and I said this to my members one. I'll sit there and say this here. Unless you bring him back as Todd, there is no point. Okay, it really isn't. The fact that Franco lasted long as he did for what he did with Michael and what he tried to do with Sam, I don't see that happening. I really don't. And bringing him back as a fourth character, the hell are you doing? Like it shows no imagination whatsoever. But I want to know from y'all, what do you think that they should do? Should they bring him back or should they just sit there and say, nah, you good. Go to another soap opera. I don't care what you do. Now, as always, we do sit there and talk about all the shows: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, Young and Restless. We're going to do a roll call, then we're going to sit there and do sound check, make sure everything is good. Anthony, I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight? I am loving the channel, by the way. The amazing, gorgeous Queen Janice in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Elise is in the chat. He can stay going. Black Mom's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Denise is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Yes, I had a great time. I had a great holiday. I hope you did as well. Actually, I had a really good holiday. Thank you for asking. I hope you did as well. Jackie P. What's good, Jackie P? Laura B is in the chat. What's good, Laura B? Blackmon says, I don't think they should bring him back. And you are not wrong. Freddie is in the chat. How you doing tonight, Freddie? The sound check. Get everything going. Now, as I said before, I'm only going to be streaming for an hour and a half because, tomorrow is quote unquote hell day. Somebody was. And here's the thing, Alicia. We're going to keep somebody's name. We know who that somebody was, and we're going to sit there. It's like Fight Club, okay? We don't talk about Fight Club. But yes. And Freddie's in the chat. I'm glad you're doing good, Blackmon. Yeah, it was wild, Alicia. It was wild. Jenna said he's burnt out on the soaps. Yeah. At 10 years, doing a soap is not easy. It is not easy, Janet. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this back up. Hold on. Soap is not easy. It is not. Okay. Easy, Janet. Big Nate's in the chat. What's good, Nate? Darby's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Alisa, I'm a lawyer. No, I know you are. I know you are. I do remember. Tamara. I never heard anyone sing his praises. Damn. Janet said it was an awesome live stream yesterday. Thank you, Janet. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And I'm going to sit there and put the link towards that. Well, towards being a member. So thank you, Janet. And thank you for being there. Ron, I know you got plenty to say. I know you got plenty to say tonight. I know you got plenty to say tonight, Ron. So waiting for you to come in. Really say he was so disrespectful. I kind of have an idea what you're talking about, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna sit there and assume that I know what you're talking about. Laura B says, I'm pretty tired. I had Thanksgiving, then a birthday party for my dad, which was a big one. I had family over. They left this morning. Damn, that's Monday. It's a lot. Marissa, you said my name correct, Albert. It's always been misspelled. You know what? Here's the thing, Tamara. Joshua would actually help me with that because you was on Joshua's channel. He said your name. I had to tell you, I felt bad. I felt bad, so I'm sorry about that, Tamara. Lovely said, I'm glad I didn't miss your special guest. Oh, it was fire. Listen, I put the link in the pin comment. I'm telling you right now, I am telling you right now, if if there's a time to be a member, I'm gonna say this in the chat. If there's a time to be a member, this is the time. You want to sit there and know the T. This member this live stream is not just going to give you the tea. It's going to practically take the teapot and just toss it at the goddamn wall. Okay, so you want to be a part of that. They said they shouldn't bring him back to GH when it comes to our Roger. Just let the man be. They had no clue how to use him overall. His character was not good. Ron said glad that Dimitri saw through Sloan manipulations. Yeah, exactly. I mean, in all reality, yes. Anyone could have figured that out. Tamara says it is Tamara. Name misspelled on birth certificate. Yeah, no. Listen, Tamara, I'm sorry that, let's put it this way, Tamara. I'm sorry that it took so long. I mean, I'm not usually good um with names, if you know, but I do try. Miss Kate, you made a members only public. No, no, that's still no that members one is only going to be members. Jackie said team may be a little too hot for some. Yeah, but it's is that's true, but it's worth it. Like I said, if you want to know the team, you want to know the team. Freddie says Michael's too damn controlling. You know, here's the thing, and we're gonna get into this whole Nina thing tonight. I don't know if you brought that up, Freddie. We're gonna get into this whole Nina thing. Lawyer said Ned was funny today, putting Nina on notice. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, listen, I know what you did. I'm not gonna talk about it today, but I know what you did." Though. Here's the thing: when it comes towards Nina, right? Blackmon said that was T spelled. Blackmon, like I said, that wasn't just T spelled. Okay, that was taking the cup and throwing it at the wall. Okay, and breaking the cup, breaking the good china. That's what that was. Everyone on his phone does this. Okay, so go on there. Miss Key said, "Okay, I was gonna say, dude was wild." Yeah, it was. It was definitely intense. It was definitely intense. I'll say that much. Denise said, "Josh made me sick today. She couldn't even say Happy Thanksgiving to son." Yes, after he basically gave Dex a day off. Yeah, ungrateful little ass, right, Denise? Ungrateful. Jackie says maybe you should clean it up just to protect. I thought, here, okay, yes, I thought about that, but I talked to him today. He was fine with it. So if he's, is he, I put it this way, Jackie B. If he's fine with it, then I'm fine with it. The minute he's not fine with it, then we'll change course. But right now, he's fine with it. So Sloan doing all this for nothing. Sloan's doing too much. Exactly, Black Mom. He said if Nina can't own it, she should get what she deserves, even from Michael. Now, okay, and we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. So if I miss some people's comments, I do apologize. And Dewan was good. Well, Roger Howard is a good actor. He's a divisive actor. I'll sit there and say that much, but I give him credit for being on the soap opera. Not many people can do it. And what's good, CW? Okay, so let's go off of that sentence right there. Freddie says even Willa had to check Michael about Nina a little bit. I said this in my review, and I'll sit there and say this again, right? So here's the thing. What they're doing right now is making Nina the sympathetic victim, okay? Because, yeah, Willow had to sit there and check Michael because Michael was wilding out in front of his son, right? You can clearly see that his son wants to sit there and spend time with Nina. Willow wants to spend time with Nina, and Michael's being the big bad wolf, right? He's being controlling and everything like that. It's making you want to feel bad for Nina, right? It's making me want to feel bad for Nina. And in a lot of ways, I do. But here's the thing for the Nina fans, and I've been defending Nina a lot. Let's think about how Nina got to this position in the first place. Okay, Nina responded off of emotion, right? She knew exactly what was going to wind up happening when she told on Carly and Drew, and she went through it anyway because she was driven off of emotion. She even tried to backtrack it because she knew that her doing that was going to lose her family. So as bad as I feel for Nina, and I do, I have to sit there and remember how she got there in the first place. And mine was actually pretty good, Anthony. How was yours? Mine was actually really good. It was good to sit there and see family. It was good to just sit there and connect again. It was a lot of fun. Oh my god, this is so annoying. It was actually really good though. Go to his channel. Whoa, what is going on, Anthony? What happened to your Anthony, what happened to your videos? Maybe I'd sit there. What happened to your videos? Anthony, you must have two channels. I'm assuming you have two channels. Yeah, she acted off of emotion. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not just saying what Carly did was right with hiding the truth from Willow, hiding the truth from Nina, the whole Nell thing. That was on Carly. Okay, and I stand by that. Yes. Oh, Double C was good. Double C. Yes. I'm going to try to watch a little bit tonight and the rest tomorrow. Jackie said Nina just need to make it at this point. Too many just need to own it at this point. Too many, no. Even Ava seemed to bother when she looked at Carly and Drew today. I totally forgot about that show. Where he said Nina has to know that Ned will spill the tea. I don't feel sorry for her. Michael will face the fallout from Willow, and he would deserve it too. Yes, yes, and I agree with that. I agree with that. Ron says EJ needs to claim to calm down. He thinks he is the law, telling Rafe about. Well, technically, he kind of is the law because he is the DA. telling Rafe about to telling Rafe about to find the person responsible for the child's demise. Wait till he finds out he's not the father and son is responsible for the switch. I get that part. I get that part. But technically, he is. He is technically the law. Thank you, Lavi. Make sure that you do hit the like button because it really does actually help. Um, it seriously does. Freddie says, I like how basically Spencer said it about getting. Yes, that was actually pretty funny. That was actually pretty funny. Freddie, I'll sit there and say as much as I don't like Spencer at times. Um, if Spencer came to my house with a good bottle of wine and some dessert, I will sit there and reserve comment until afterwards. I will keep my mouth shut and be like, Spencer, come right on in. Yes, seriously, make sure that you do hit the like button because it really does actually help. It keeps me in the algorithm. It really does. Um, well, okay, so we got 13 likes. We got 30 people in the chat. So if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you do hit the like button. CW says, I knew my suspicion about Chloe was right. I wasn't convinced until I saw the old episode on Thanksgiving Day. And then when I found out about Cole was back, it kind of threw me at first. Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I have it on my DVR. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but all right. So let's talk about Y&R. Let's talk about Y&R for a little bit. Jordan's plan is weak as hell. So Victor treated Jordan's sister like trash. Victor treated a lot of other people's sisters like trash. You're going to sit there and kill him and his family because he treated your sister like trash. I expect a little bit better. Okay, I got an idea, right? Let's just kind of ballpark this. What if they actually came up with a better story? What if the Newmans, during their business dealings that they did, they want to bankrupting a company, and the parents would have got laid off, and maybe their child got sick or whatever, and that parent wanted to exact revenge on Newman for, maybe the wife was taking medications, she couldn't take medications anymore, or whatever. I felt like that would have been a stronger case for this person to go after the Newmans and try to kill them, other than, yeah, Victor treated my sister like trash. Really? Come on. You can do better. I'm just saying, it's just not good. Police says Spencer will have to get me an expensive champagne and New York cheesecake. Like I said, if you came in with some champagne, wine, I'm good. CW says Eve Howard was a psychopath. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, okay, so is it my whole thing's like he was an asshole. Okay, there's a lot of people that's an assholes. I don't kill all of them off in the world. Like, Denise says, "Oh, dang it, you said he can handle these Russian." Oh, Denise, listen, I'm so looking forward to Yuri getting more screen time. I'm happy with it. I'm with it. WC said, I saw what Aunt did to Nick, and I replied, it's about, oh, yeah, I didn't get a chance to see that, but I looked at it for a little bit. Here's the thing. I was with Nick at one point because I was like, why am I sitting there listening to this woman that I can practically bench press? Nick is 3 times the size of this woman. Okay. If I was him, I would just move this little old lady out the way, get Mom Dukes, and walk up out of there. Yeah, Denise, listen, I'm with it. I am with it. Denise, if they're not going to really do anything with him and Terry, give him something to do. You got this man walking around with a goddamn apron. Give him something to do. Ron says, "Who the f is Hope again?" You know what? You're actually not wrong, Ron. I said the same thing. But Ron, when Hope feels like she's the center of the goddamn universe. That's the bottom line. So yes, I agree with that. Freddie says Nina is hurting herself at this point by not saying nothing when it comes out. She's going to have to deal with a lot of mean looks and name calling. So she might. Yeah, exactly. I said it too, Freddie. I was like, yo, listen, throw yourself on the sword. Throw yourself in the mercy of the court. Take away the power from Michael. And he says, right, but Victor stopped Nick from whooping. Yeah, exactly. I was like, yo, listen, Nick can bench press this woman. Nick Newman can bench press me. Okay? Why are we sitting there? But of course, he got a little cocky. And if you forgot that, just because you're old, don't mean that you can't put up a good fight. Snippity snip snip. Freddie says, I heard Yuri broke his leg on Indigenous Day. Wow. I just, I'm glad that they're putting him in something. At least, I'm probably gonna ask this question. I'll save this for during the week. I got another question to sit there and ask. Yes, Crystal Hopkins, that's very true. She was so disappointed. Tyrese Clark, one and only. Yeah, Kyrie's. I mean, I sort of previews. I'm just like, I would sit there and say that she handed him his ass. I know how much you don't like Nick, so any victory to you is like thumbs up. But in reality, he just got cocky. He kind of forgot that, just because she's a smaller size than him, that she can't actually do anything. Oh, okay, CW. Okay, so I got to take a look at that tomorrow. But yes, Kyrie, so I saw the previews. Hmm, I'm looking forward to that, Ron. Is that and that's another thing. Yes, and thank you, CW. Thank you. Yeah. So between the poison and the fact that you probably underestimated her, right? Because I mean, let's be honest, Nick is a big dude. You know what? We're gonna get back to that in a second. Sally once again managed to find a way to piss me off. I know, surprise, surprise. Elise says Nina actually thinks she did nothing wrong in scrubbing the video. Well, okay, you know what, Alicia? To be fair, she was only sitting there doing that for Valentine. She only wants to sit there and try to do it for Valentine to help. Um, she only did it for Valentine to help out Charlotte. So I can't knock Nina for that. Anna's coming at the wrong person. Anna needs to be sitting there. First of all, she needs to blame herself because she knew that she was being lied to for a hot minute. Freddie says, "I would when Ava front is seeing Carly." I must have missed that part. I have to go back and watch that, Freddie. And Rihanna's in the chat, and we have a new person, Lily. Let's everyone say what's up to Lily. Seriously, Lily's a new person up in this chat, so definitely give her a warm welcome. Terry says we got to plan a new collab soon. That there were things discussed last night, set things in motion that turned my life around for the better. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Kyrie, anytime I could sit there and hang out and talk to you, it'd be what's up. Rachel, how you doing tonight? Lisa, but it will come out in a criminal. No, that's true. That's true, Alicia. I'm just, um, I'm just saying, like, I can't personally knock her. Jesse, Jess, yeah, Lily, that's listen. Whenever we have a new person that come in, we always sit there and give them a warm welcome. Yeah, a time was hell last night. Yeah, that's oh, Jess. That is the understatement of the year right there. Jonathan, what's good, Jonathan? CW says sorry, but I have to disagree. Nina deserved to smoke, and it gave her today, and she should tell sorry. But with all due respect, CW, Anna knew she was being lied to for a very long time. So what smoke should Anna sit there and accept? What smoke should Nina accept from Anna? All she did was scrub the files. Okay, Anna should be giving. Anna really shouldn't be giving Nina smoke. Anna should be giving Valentine smoke, not Nina. What did Nina do other than help out a friend? I know some people don't like what you call it, but like Anna was kind of out of pocket. Valentine is the one that's been enabling her, if we're gonna be honest. Joanne says, I wonder if Jordan actually did poison the Newmans. I don't think that here's the thing, I don't think that she kills Newmans. Okay? Because I can't see that show going on that long and then the sole survivor of the Newman clan is Adam. Exactly. And I was not there saying, I was like, yo, listen, if y'all want to be part of the team, click that. You click the pin comment and become a member. Okay. This is the people that got the people that are members. They're talking about how wild it was. They ain't joking. So, like Laura B said, yeah, it was insane, and that's putting it mildly. Siri says Nina helped that enabling by the footage. It's kind of a stretch, but okay. Um, at the end of the day, I don't see it. I don't think it's enough for Anna to sit there and come at Nina. Anna needs to be coming at Valentine, and Anna needs to be coming at herself because Anna allowed herself to be lied to. She allowed herself to be lied to. Jacoby says, I think they are planning on putting Anna with Sonny. Didn't we see at first? That'd be so weird. Ida's in the chat was good, Ida. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Was from the get go. Fucking Christ. Just says it was so weird watching the characters today after one. Yeah. Oh wow. Yes, yes, I agree with that. I really agree with that. That's funny, Kyrie's. Wow. Johnson says Nicole definitely has the most instinct and she required DNA test at the end of the week. Hmm. And Rachel says, but there's no need to choose who deserves the smoke because two things can be possible at the same time. Valentine deserves it, but also Nina co-signing inappropriate behavior. She contributed. Okay. Uh, well, okay. I agree. I can see that. CW says Nina should have known better and deserves everything that's coming to her at this point. Everything? Everything? Hmm. Well, that's the thing. Christopher says people don't like Nina, so everything she do is wrong. See, and that's the thing. It is kind of a mixed bag, Crystal, because on some level I do agree with you. It's kind of like I am gonna give it some thought, Nikisha. I am. I'm actually gonna sit there and text you back. Yes, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it some thought. Okay, you felt the need to sit there and say, well, capitals. Okay, all right, all right, CW. I get you. Yeah, Alicia. No, no. I trust me on that note. I get it. I get it. Different people are in acquired taste. I'll say that much, Alicia. That's why I agreed with Phoenix. Yeah, no, I remember you told me that before. He's not with it. Yeah, he's not with the baby switching story. Now I remember Monique said, "Is this what y'all call November Susie Victoria's dead daughter out of thin air?" You know, and what's good, Monique? Here's the thing. I didn't think they actually still did sweeps. Freddie says Anna knew Valentine was alive from jump, but still hopped in bed with him before. That's true. Orthodox says how many characters can they have? One actor play on the same show. Once they kill off Franco, Roger should have. And I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Carrie says, I came out as bi to my mom today. She accepted me. It felt so great. You and DC sent that emotion last night. Well, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy for you. Seriously, I am, Kyrie. Thank you for thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I honestly tell you the truth. I think yeah, this whole chat is definitely happy. I know I am. So thank you for sharing that with me. That's what I said. I think everyone in this chat is also happy for you as well. So that is awesome. Johnson says, "Do you think Dimitri exposed?" Um, no, but I think the truth is going to come out either way. Jonathan, I don't think that he's going to. Um, no, I didn't see it Spider Quake. No, I didn't see it tonight. Why is it? Ron says we had me laughing then when Jada was trying to. Yeah, he's always funny. Don't forget. Yeah, it was a lot. I go back. But in all reality, Carius, you don't owe me any gratitude. That's all you. That is all you. That is all you, Carius. But thank you for sharing that with me, though. Yeah, Carius. Yeah, no, she. Listen, that woman is always a thing, Carius. It almost doesn't matter what hairstyle she's at. Almost. And he said GA show closing in. Yeah. Well, um, I think I had time to prepare for it, so it didn't really make me tear up, but um it was a surprise. It was a surprise because how long it took them to actually do that. And she would still get smoked. Crystal, I said here's the thing, Crystal. I set the same example for Nina that I set for Nick Newman. Okay? Nick Newman could sit there and literally save a bus full of children, and people will still find a reason to sit there and dislike Nick Newman. It is what it is. That's why, Crystal, for me, I do always sit there and try to look at things from different angles. You know. Hmm. Ron, her history, like her natural reaction is sit there and lie. You know. In all reality, Ron, I don't even think that's the question. My question is, why didn't Ava not get her family involved? Her family is mob people. What are we doing? Harry says, no, we wouldn't. I would say, good job, Nick, for saving the children. LOL, stop being dramatic. Okay, Kyrie. Well, I feel like most people would. I feel like most people would. Maybe not you, Kyrie. Most people would. CW says, Yuri, the redemption bus. Yep, the redemption bus have long left the station as far as Nina. Damn. Wow, you really fucking need to say that in all caps. Okay. What's good, Justin? I mean, I get it, but it's more of an example, though. You know. Carrie says Nick Newman has his fans. I'm not one of them, but he still has many of them. Hmm. Denise says I love that Robert fed. Actually, I didn't even see that. I'm glad you pointed it out because I didn't see that. Justin says I think Nina killed Austin. Yep. Gemini was good, Gemini. Darby says that's not true, but we can separate Nick heroic action and praise him for it despite his jerk attitude. Okay, well, here's the thing, Darby. I didn't sit there and say all. I said some. The fact that you and Kyrie's actually had that sort of reaction, that's something y'all need to think about. But I said some. So if you're not one of them, that's cool. That's good. Ariana says Nina still hasn't told Sonny this story is dragging. Yeah, that's General Hospital for you. Ariana, that is General Hospital for you. Kurt says Albert is madly in love with Nina Reeves. Listen, so you watch yours don't look that bad. I'm just saying. And certain outfits look better. I'm saying. Yeah, Alicia. Well, first of all, Alicia, I think that she can do better than Robert. CW says I started liking Nick the moment he cheated on Sharon with Phyllis, which resulted in Summer. Darby says Nick is a jerk, and so are you at times, Albert. LOL. That's very true. I can be a dick. And that's actually very true, Darby. I can be a dick, and I'm totally okay with it. I've come to accept it. Ariana says I know they need a Christmas miracle. Ooh, Smosh name. I don't. I know you gotta ask somebody in the chat. I don't usually do those names. Gemini says Costos Newman actually have someone else to blame for craziness besides Adam. Yeah, Rachel. No, she can do better. That woman's a 10. That's the bottom line. Carrie says 10, 27, 11, 21, 23 was the official beginning of the epic love story. Yes, I did sit there and say that I was Team Nina, but also was on Benadryl at the time too. So, Melly Mel, my horror queen, how you doing tonight? Hope you had a great weekend, a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, I gotta watch. Try to watch some of it. What? Darby says, stop telling everyone you want us to call you a. Wow. I'm not even gonna say that one. Freddie says, Albert, I'm prepared for my girl Nina to get the smoke from everyone. Bring it on. Team Nina all the way. With a heart in there too. I like that. Harry says, I need more enthusiasm. That's right. Melly Mel, the horror queen, is in the chat. Darby says, I feel uncomfortable and you tell me that. And I'll tell you what do I say? I say a lot of things. I wonder what the likes are. I'm very curious about that. Okay, we're still at 20. Okay, cool. Lisa, you're dragging out the Nina reveal to the point that I don't care anymore. Alicia walking to GH. That's generally what they do. They like to drag stuff. They like to drag things out into the fans don't care. Until some of the fans don't care anymore. Which is why I watch days a lot of times. Gemini says with all the ish, the Victoria give Adam and her kid is the. Ariana says, "Yes, yes, you don't. You do say it. You do say a lot of things, and your face says even more. I try to hide it sometimes. Ariana, I just can't do it. I just have a very bad poker face." Just said, "How did GHN the news report?" Oh yes, Jess, it happened. Well, I'm in New York too. I had to sit there and watch it on. I had to sit there and watch it on YouTube. The one says, "What if Ava's the one to tell Carly about Nina calling the SEC?" I don't know what that looks she gave them was today. Darby says, "I'm not calling another man." Okay, I mean, you don't have to call me a dick at all. That's fine. You could just call me Albert. That's cool. Denise says, "I'm heading out. Albert, good to see you and everyone. Have a great evening and blessed weekend." You as well. Thank you. Albert and fam. I think Nicholas is the bot. I think so too. I think so too. Now have you been? Harris says, "Nah, I'm riding with you for a minute." Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Juanita. I think that's how you spell it. Juanita? Juanita? No, when I have you in the chat after a while, I have to sit there and try to remember how to pronounce your name over again. Juanita? But it's good to see you again now. Seriously. But yes, have a good night, Denise. Thank you for joining. Hey guys. Juanita. Nita. Okay. Juanita. Oh, Juanita. Jeez. You've been going so long. Now I gotta sit there and try to thank you. Juanita. I feel like I was close. I felt like I was close. Nah, but it's good to see you again now. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving and everything. Um Kurt says, Albert, how would you feel if they forgave Claire yet gave Adam all the smoke? Well then obviously that'll be pretty messed up and yeah, it'd be pretty stupid. It'd be pretty acidine to be honest. Yeah, guys, no, it'd be acidine. Had a bad accident. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad that you're still with us, Juanita. I'm sorry that that happened to you. I was always listening to things from time to time. I was like, no, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Juanita. It's Juanita. Ron says, Albert, don't get me wrong. I like Melinda Trash, but she is aiding and abetting with Crooked Sloan and the baby switch. I still hope she doesn't go to jail. Oh, she's going to jail. She's going to jail. There's no collect $200. She is going straight to jail. Not Twitter jail, real jail. But no, Kyrie's no. It'll be pretty messed up though. I'm glad to hear that, Juanita. Yep, they did. They did. Just they had pizza. Um, they sang a song that I fast forward through. Now there's always snippets singing every year, and every year I'm always fast forwarding it through. So yeah, that pretty much happened, Jess. And Jocelyn was acting ungrateful, so that happened too, Jess. Darby says everything normal at the Newman with The Adam bashing. No, no. Nina did not kill Austin. Of course, of course, absolutely. Just says the pizza thing is so old. Yep. I don't even actually have a joke for that one. I don't have a joke. I don't have a I don't have a sarcastic comment. Okay, I have a sarcastic comment for that. Why was Josh ungrateful? Um, because she said that wow, maybe I should thank Sunny for giving you the night off. She didn't even sit there and say happy Thanksgiving to her. She didn't even say anything to her. I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. He gave your boyfriend a night off. He didn't have to do that. He could just have him just drive around. But of course, she decided to act ungrateful and said nothing. Carrie says it was nice for Drew not to be a deadbeat. Drew deadbeat Kane. Now, Freddie says, "I love how Nina was the one save was the one to save the day for the Quartermain's Thanksgiving and Michael instead of him being a jerk, and you should be grateful she was nice enough to bring the pizza to the mansion." And I agree with that. I agree with that. This is exactly what I'm saying. They're making Nina the sympathetic victim. Juanita said she's a spoiled brat, Joss. Damn right. Carrie says, let's give Jocelyn a break for tonight. She deserves one. She's been good to my Ava. Well, health rose over. Yeah, it definitely did, because that's not what I'm going to do. Jess says she don't have to thank him. No, you're right, Jess. She doesn't. She can continue to sit there and be an ungrateful brat. You're exactly right, Jess. That's the other option. That's option B. That's good. That's great. She doesn't have to thank him. Mel says, Albert, I hate Melinda and Son with a purple patch that is going to go to Statesville for a prison for stealing Eric. Yeah. That's exactly what I said. I was like, she doesn't have to sit there and worry about she doesn't have to worry about that. Thank you, Freddie. She's a brat. But yeah, no, they're going to jail. Juan says Eric no. Nope. He doesn't know. Yeah, Eric doesn't know about Reg. Reg knows. Reg and Finn are going to council condition for a miracle. Oh, we're gonna do some sort of miracle thing now? Well, yeah, no, Jess, no, Carrie's no. She's still hot. She's still hot. I mean, she's a brat, but she's still hot. She's a hot brat. Yeah. Just says just because everyone kisses Sunny's ass doesn't mean she has to. No, she can continue to be a spoiled. She can continue to be a spoiled brat. That's option B. That's good. That's a much better option, Jess. She can continue to be a spoiled brat. Elise said Drew is no more of a deadbeat than a lot of G's parents. Ava, anyone, Sam. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Just let it go. Let it go. Don't don't start that tonight. Moses. Oh yeah, I read that. Eagle fan, what's up, Albert? What is the crazy woman on YNR plan for Victor and his family? I don't get that storyline at all. It seems kind of wild and almost it seems weak. Like she wants to kill the Newmans because Victor was mean to her sister, but her sister was a nut job. Okay, Jess. No, no, she's not a brat. And Santa Claus is real too, right? Santa Claus is real. The Easter Bunny is real. Actually, he kind of was, Ron. He actually was. He's the one that got the evidence up the evidence room, so I think he was actually needed today. Okay, so she did something nice, Jess. I mean, that's great, and I'm not knocking it for that. What's good, Dolly? Jess says you think you're funny. Yes, actually, I do, and I think that you're representing a very piss poor character at times, like Jocelyn. I also think that as well. What's your next question? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it was nice of her not only to invite her over, but to, in a lot of ways, bury the hatchet. That's cool. I'm not gonna knock that from her. But she could have said Happy Thanksgiving. I don't think that would have killed her. Eagle fans, what do you think take over the company? Who do you think would take over the company once Victor is gone? That'd be cool if Adam did. If Adam took over the company, I'd be with it. He's nothing but piss poor. Okay, well her character can be very piss poor. Rachel, thank you, Rachel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna let that go, Jess. I'm gonna whoosh out that right on out because you're still not getting that. Freddie says if Jocelyn is not a brat, why all these years she would throw Sonny's name around to people she didn't like, example like Esme. You know, Freddie, I'm gonna give you an example, okay? And then I'm just gonna let it go because I don't think that somebody's getting it. Remember when Jocelyn offered when Trina was having some problems, she was like, "Hey, why don't I get Sunny to sit there and help you out?" Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Thank you, Freddie. Freddie just made my point. Just you sit there and read this. Freddie says, even Trina said to Josh, at what point, if you can't stand Sunny, why are you still using his resources? Exactly. When she was like, hey, listen, I'll have Sunny sit there and protect you. And Trina was like, but I thought you don't like Sunny. I don't, but I can sit there and put this aside. No, 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 no. You don't get to have it both ways. You don't get to sit there and name call this guy, talk about throwing him in prison, but then you want him to sit there and protect you. You want him to sit there and protect your friend. You don't get to have it both ways. You don't. That is the truest statement right there. You don't get to have it both ways. That's not how that works. Hugh Fan says, I think it's going to be Adam as well because he had never jumped off the ship from what I heard story wise. I just think it'd be cool. Why can't she do it? Jess, you pretty much just kind of proving that point. You can't have it both ways. You can't sit there and call him names and want him to go to jail, but use his name and use his resources to protect your friend. That's the definition of being a goddamn hypocrite. Oh my god. Ron says surprised Tracy Quarterman isn't rushing back that Ned is in control of his. Yeah. Um she had a good run though. She actually gave her stuff to do. Lois, on the other hand, has been useless. Yes, I think you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Exactly, Freddie. Josh can't have it both. Jesus, I'm glad somebody's getting it. Thank you, Freddie. Carrie says, and Jordan is very crazy though. I find her plot point to be kind of weak though. Aaliyah says, Sonny, no, Jocelyn is ungrateful brat, but he still loves her anyway. Yeah, that's true. Carrie says, who do you hate more, Jocelyn or Spencer? You know, the sad thing is that I still dislike Spencer more. I still dislike Spencer more. Why do you care if he doesn't? Because it's the point of her doing it. That's why. Jesus, it's it's like here's the thing, Jess. It's like you're trying to convince people that the Earth is flat. That's what you're trying to do. You don't have any maneuvers. There's no way to go. Why don't you just sit there and say, Albert, you're right, and just move on? Because you're wrong. That is the bottom line. You're wrong, and you know you're wrong. Why am I even sitting there talking about this still for? Mel says, Albert, I hope that Trish Reed comes back to be united with. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, John. Oh, Johnny Abbott. Yeah, I don't know who some of those characters are though. Carrie says, I don't just dislike Spencer. I hate Spencer. I mean, my whole thing is what it comes down to. It's like what Freddie said. You can't have it both ways. And she's like, well, why can't you? I'm like, because you can't. It's called. I'm just saying she doesn't owe Sonny a thank you. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna move on because I feel like I would need a stronger drink to sit there and try to make this make sense. I ran out of alcohol yesterday because of a because of a very interesting conversation that I think that everyone should be a part of. By clicking that um pin comment. Ron said I wanted Jada to catch Stefan because all he does is plot and there's nothing interesting to see where she was going to. Wow. Okay, Ron. Okay, you're right, Jess. You're exactly right. Kyrie says Spike Quick is better for Trina than Spencer ever will be. Albert. Well, that's true for so many different reasons. Rachel says that Adam's going to save all the Newmans from Aaron Jordan, and why isn't why isn't he Newman? I don't get it. Nick, and I. Oh, wow, that's. Thank you for letting me know. Um, Dolly says, I'm not liking Sloan being so weak. They are kind of ruining her. Dolly, that's putting it nice. They destroyed her character. Okay. She is out there jumping through hoops for this man who I don't even know if it has a job. She can go to jail for what she's doing. She's spending money, tons of money, to try to please this man by giving her a baby that she didn't even that I don't even think that she ever really wanted. Neither have proper parent things. Janet says B&B is dragging now. I mean, with the Eric storyline, yes, I get that. Carrie says, how do you feel about Nicholas Evans? I hope when he goes to Netflix, they bring Nicholas back in the role. Oh, the original one, yes. Hmm. Johnson says, and that's why I call her Desperado Pearson. Yeah, I get that. Freddie says, oh, another reason Jocelyn is a brat. She even threatened to slap Nina in front of Sonny before that whole hook killer mess at the Quartermain picnic last year. I do remember that. I do remember that. Jocelyn isn't the worst character, right? Yeah, we're not going to fully go into that spider quick. Um, Jackie B says I actually didn't mind Portia's attitude today. I was giving a little side eye myself. Oh, yeah, never mind. Harry says, would you be okay with Nicholas back in? I don't, it's kind of weird, Kyrie's knowing what I know, but then also like for storyline purposes, just me watching it, I think it'll be odd. It will be odd. So it'll be a little kind of odd. Delia says I'm okay with her lying and being a full-on schemer, but letting Belinda control her and Dimitri threaten her seems out of character. Hmm, I can see your point. Yeah, no, Ariana, she's not the worst character, but she does things that when people here's the thing, when people try to defend the things that she does, and I mean this in no disrespect, some of it's kind of laughable, right? Some of it's kind of laughable. I'm gonna be honest. And it's like there's only a certain point you can sit there and defend Jocelyn before you become it's like you're simply trying to convince everyone that the earth is flat. Just as she literally did nothing wrong today. Well, she was ungrateful today. I'll sit there and say that. It just rubbed me the wrong way, Jess. It wasn't like the worst violation that she did, but it did kind of rub me the wrong way. I also, Albert, I have a theory that Xander is going to eavesdrop on Constantine and Teresa conversation to figure it out that is Victor's son, not Alex. Yeah, I can see that happening. Ariana says she offends toilet seats. Carrie says Nicholas is now 18 years old. You know what it is? It'll just be. I mean, the age makes sense. I think it'll just be weird seeing another person play him. I think that's what it really comes down to. Johnson says, I don't think that the child actor as Spencer would work if still paired with Trina. I don't see that either. Okay. Just as Spencer really yelled at his own girlfriend like a madman, yet Josh gets smoked for nothing. Thank you. Oh no. That's actually not true, Jess. I don't know where you were, but we gave Spencer smoke. we gave Spencer smoke that day. I don't know where you were, but we gave Spencer smoke that day. CW says, "Are we still calling Emily O'Brien Teresa?" I call her Gwen Teresa. Yeah, I call her Gwen Teresa or Therese Gwen. I call her Therese Gwen. Jody says it's Thanksgiving. Can't Josh be nice to Sonny even if he doesn't even if doesn't mean it for one day? Oh, Gwen. Oh, Gwen Risa. Yes, Gwen Risa. Just says I'm here. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the fans. Okay, well that's a little bit different then. Oh, Gwen Risa. Gwen Risa. Okay, thank you. Eager fan says, hoping Deacon fighting over their loved ones cringe. Ho telling her own dad, you can't see my kids again unless you break up with Sheila. Cringe, your boyfriend is no better. Yeah, Eagle fan, they were both out of pocket. They were they were both out of pocket, to be honest. I literally sat there and was like, y'all two are a bunch of jackasses. When Risa, okay, I like that. I like that, Jonathan. You know, Jonathan, I'm actually have to use that. So thank you. Yeah, like, man, they were like I literally sat there and I watched them. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" We said, "Well, I don't want him back as." Ron says, well, "I know that I mentioned that before, but how do you know that Sheila won't let this?" Oh, she might. Well, thank you, Jonathan. Well, here's the thing, Jonathan. I will credit you for it, though. I'm not going to sit there and just act like I was clever enough to think of it my own. So I will credit you. Lily says, Gwen Riso, I used to call her Peru City wig, Teresa, but they can fix the wig and took my fun away. And yeah, take my fun away. Johnson says, in fact, Gwen Riso will be on tomorrow. Oh, joy. I'm going to be honest, anytime that she's on, it's so bad to watch. It's so bad to watch. And Mel says, hey, Spiderquake, my favorite one. Oh, cherry ice cream. What's good, cherry ice cream? Spiderquake says, my boo Trina needs me, not a dumbass bum Spencer. I'm just laughing at the first part. Yeah, it's just, Jonathan, they're very hard to watch. And it's weird to me because Jonathan, I'm totally fine with Alex from Ben to Alex. So, just says, why are you yelling? I didn't realize I was yelling. CW says Nicholas and Tabia is not seeing the chemistry between them. He looks like he could be her little brother. One Juanita says I'm down for Adam taking over Newman. Yeah, I'm with it. I definitely want to see what that's like. Freddie says even though I don't watch Days of Our Lives, I saw the picture of Gwen with the blonde hair. We actually looked like another Hannah Montana. Yeah, it was Freddie. It was bad. It was bad. Just says don't make it. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that. I was like, what happens in the members stays in the members. Eagle fan says I'm not mad at G's comment since Roger Howard is fired. And over that show, Y&R and B&B are my go-to if I can find a source to watch days. You can Eagle fan, you can watch it on YouTube. Sometimes they have it on YouTube. I'll say that much. Ellie says, and Gwen Reese's defense, the actress is doing a pretty good job. If she was on another soap playing the same character, I'd be impressed with her range. Wow, you have a much more nicer way than me, nicer outlook than me, so that's cool. Rachel says, I feel like Sally is always giving Adam mixed signals. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Rachel, I'm so sick. I am so sick of what you call it. Sally and her confusing emotions. I'm just done with her. Lisa, I know soap operas can't afford the sets, location in the past, but the addition of same made GH more dynamic. Even I think for me, it's just her personality. It's just like I can't. She's too all over the place. Jackie B said, "Hell has frozen over." Clearly, clearly, Jackie B. Johnson's the difference with Alex and Everett is that there's no other actors played those characters prior to Robert and Blake getting those roles respectively. Those characters were to keep them on the show. CW says to me, it just makes no sense why they killed off Franco. Roger should have left at that time. It's weird. Here's the thing, CW. It's weird that they try to make a redemption arc for him. But they made a redemption arc for Luke, and they made a redemption arc for Todd, which I'm just like. Freddie says, I love Lois's nails. Okay. I don't. Eager fan says, I did not mean the look department. I just meant from a personality standpoint, you don't know what. Yes, and I agree with that. I agree with that, Eagle Fang. That's when you have the whole love triangle thing. What pissed me off was Sally, her back and forth. I'm only being with Nick because I'm safe. I don't want to be with Adam because he's scary, but I want to be with him. I'm like, oh, pick a lane. What are you doing? This is annoying. But no, Eagle Fang, no one gave her smoke. Everyone was snipped there coming at Nick's neck like there was no tomorrow. But Sally, nope, she got a free pass. Lisa, if you have YouTube TV, you can watch the soaps real time. Oh, nice. That's what's up. I thought about getting that at one point. Ariana says I like Franco both bad and good. Hmm. I used to feel that way about Todd, and then I don't know, my perspective kind of changed. I'll sit there and say that much. Johnson says Gwen Reese, on the other hand, is just a lazy recast, no disrespectful Emily O'Brien, by the way. I mean, I give the actress credit. She's trying to do what she can do. It's just not working. Some of this stuff can work, some of it can't. This is one of those things where it can't work. And every time we see that character, it's just nauseating to sit there and watch. Dolly says, don't forget Days made a redemption arc for a serial killer Ben. He's proof and nice to an extent. To an extent, Dolly, because here's the difference though. One's a serial killer, right? And that's bad. But one Luke did the R word, okay? Todd did the R word. I feel like I feel like the R word is way worse than the killing part. Like it really is. So it's you can, the sad thing is it's easier to redeem a character that kills people or kill people as opposed to a character that R word someone. Just as Lois can go, just as Lois can go and take her mom. I've she isn't really doing much, you know. And she hasn't really done anything from the beginning. Just she's been fanfare. If we're gonna be honest, she's been fanfare. Perry says those Logan sisters, evil, nasty, dangerous, manipulative, seductive, conniving women, they can't be trusted, and they are the worst. Those damn Logans, just the absolute worst Kyries. Yo, Donna was looking good today. Lisa, you can tell playing Austin didn't sit well with the actor. It was over his face all the time. You know, Alicia, I only noticed it towards the end. I only noticed it towards the end, and man, was he giving like the most piss poor performance. Exactly, Laura B. Those damn Logans. Gotta sit there and shake your fist when you do it, though. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Eagle Fan says like they might as well let go of the actor that played Drew. No, I kind of like Drew. I don't know why, but I kind of like Drew though. Zoe says I bet they have a church wedding for a Tracy Steves. I think the writers on Cheese don't know how to use the actor. That's true. Zoe says I bet they had a church wedding for a serial killer days. It's a show that still is giving Sammy smoke for stuff she did pre 1995. That's a special level of good looking. Uh, Darby says I'm back. Are we firing people? I don't know. Donna says, Kyrie says Donna hides weapons in her blank. Yeah, like I said, Kyrie, she was looking good today. And that's very true, Darby. That is actually very true. I can agree with you on that. Why is it gonna Richard says Lois character was never boring back in the day. Yeah, and that's the thing, but that's the thing though, Tracy. She's only back for fanfare. Name me one thing that she's done that people have actually liked. Carrie says Donna don't look better than Audra. No, but she's a close second though. I can tell you that much. She's a close second. Even for instance, when he returns, they turned him into a bad guy character again. I don't know. I've never really seen him be good at being a good character though. He's always been like a middle of the road character, like Todd. Jacoby says, "Isn't Drew supposed to be Jason's twin? I can't see it. I can really see it when Billy Miller played him. No, they would actually see it more when Billy Miller played him. Never mind. Mel says, oh, I got good news. There's going to be a Sense 6 movie. Oh, well, thank you for letting me know, man. That's going to be interesting. CW says, why can Aunt Jordan just go to LA and get? Well, it made more sense for her to trap them in a secluded area. Yeah, she hasn't done anything, Tracy. That's the thing. She hasn't done anything. I can't think of one thing that Lois has actually done since she's gotten back. At least says Sammy didn't do much shit. Century she should the next century should be enough time to stop dissing her. Thank you, Darby. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you do hit the like button because it really does actually help. Like it does. It keeps me in the algorithm, which is really great. Okay, so we're move your. You got 43 people in the chat. We got 22 likes. So if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. It really does actually help. Um, Thank you, Black Moon. Johnson says that's because Drew had facial reconstruction surgery when he first came to Port Charles. That's true. That's true. I can give it. I just I did feel like Billy was probably closer than maybe Drew than maybe Cameron. A very good point. Does Lois have any more family other than Brooklyn? Any more family or any more kids? Billy says Sammy didn't do that much in comparison to serial killer Ben or baby stealing grifter Nicole. Hmm. And I mean, again, that's where we get to the point where it's very hard for me. It's very hard for me to sit there. Yeah, I felt that's what you meant, Darby. Like, does she has any more kids? But see, that's the thing, though, Joey. It makes it very hard for me to feel bad for Nicole, knowing what she did to Sammy. She put Sammy through the same thing that Nicole's feeling right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, why am I? Johnson says Sammy did try to sell Bell to the black market as big. I mean, that's terrible, right? I mean, I'm not knocking that, but I'm talking about like, it's bad. But I can't sit there and have any less sympathy for Nicole. I don't know. It's just me. I can't do it. Freddie says Charlotte should go to boot camp. Well, she should go to she should go to juvie first and then boot camp. That's that's where she should go. But seriously, I mean, Grant, I'm going to be promoting this all week. That people should sit there and join the membership, especially if you're a GH fans. You're gonna get that extra dirt, that extra tea. You're gonna want to join. You really are. Darby says she's not a bad looking woman. It's crazy that she wouldn't have a boyfriend or more kids. Well, Darby, she probably got in, mm, Jess, we have 100. We have 100 right now, Jess. 100 memberships. Yeah, 100 members. Here's the thing, Jess. We lost some members, but then we got them back with the help of Ambassador Sam. So yeah, we're back actually at 100. Mel says, I got good news that Dave is chef creator. Nice. I love me some good Star Wars. Janice says best members live on live stream today. Glad to be a member. Yes. That's very true. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for saying that. It was a wild one. It was a wild one. Dolia says everyone tries to bring up Bell thing, but in her defense, she was off her rocker following seeing Marlena and John humping. Ooh, okay. Yes. Janet's words is very true. Very, very, very true. I'm not gonna read that. Alicia said I would have preferred Billy Murray play a character other than Jason, Raven Drew. You know what? I'll sit there and say this much. They did the actor dirty. I stand by that. I love Steve, but they did that actor dirty. Okay, because when Steve came back, granted they didn't sit there and just kick him off the canvas, but they might as well have kicked him off the canvas. Made him a different character, threw in a random family. What are you doing? Curry says, I hope that an actor from Young and the Restless joins my stream one day. That'd be cool. Exactly. Which one? Johnson says Sammy shot EJ in the head. Wow. Here's the thing, Jonathan. What did EJ do to Sammy to shoot the to be shot in the head? I mean, granted, not that I'm just not there trying to make that okay, but Freddie says so they killed Austin, but not Drew. Hmm. Well, that was mostly for the actor, though. Cody says EJ forced Sammy to have blank with him via. Oh, well then, yeah. Well then, yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, Dolly. At that point, then yeah, no, he deserved to be shot in the head. He deserved to be shot in the head. Well, he probably deserved to be a lot more than shot in the head, but we'll call it that much. Derby said Drew killed Austin. Yeah. Johnson says he kidnapped their daughter Sydney. EJ was a EJ was kind of a dick. Like I can't even sit there and try to defend that. Harry says ideally Mark Rosenblatt can aim for lower. What's his name? What is Nick Newman's name? What's the actor's name? What if the actor that plays Nick Newman came in your live stream? I mean, yeah, I get Alicia. It wasn't exactly for the faint of heart. Um, and like I said, I get it. It wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but um, it was interesting. I'll say that much. Thank you, Rachel. Joshua Mauer. Yes. I don't know how I forgot that. Thank you, Rachel, and thank you, Laura B, and thank you, Darby. Thank you, CW. No, I never actually saw the other two babysitter movies. That's not why he got shot that time. Curry says, "LOL, I prefer get on Josh." That one, that yeah. Curry said this EJ is basically a Teletubby compared to OG EJ. I can see that. I mean, I've like I said, I've heard stories. Yes, Jackie P. No, it was awesome. It was awesome, man. But I get it. It wasn't like I said. It wasn't for the faint of heart. So I get that as well. Alicia says Peter killed Austin. That's random. I like that. Okay. Freddie says the Drew character is useless. A lot of people say that, but then I can't sit there and say I'm entirely wrong. He hasn't really done much of anything. So I see where you're coming from, Freddie. Can't knock it. I will probably get on his nerves. I don't know. I think you would actually do. I think you'd be on somewhat of your behavior now. Somewhat on your best behavior. I think you'd be a little shocked. Oh, he said, Nicole, what's good, Nicole? You feel bad for Nicole and GH's boy. Yeah, it just wasn't really that great. Nicole, you have a bigger heart than I do. Georgia says get his last when Drew can use his last free time on Carly and not with his daughter Scout, that makes him a terrible father and a long distance deadbeat. Drew deadbeat Kane. Police said, "Maybe I'm not a fiend of her. Trust me." Oh, okay, well, you know, okay. No, but I get where you're coming from, Alicia. It wasn't exactly everyone's cup of tea, so I respect that. I respect that, Alicia. Tracy says people say Drew is useless because the writers do nothing with him, but when he was all my children, he was good. Yeah, I honestly tell you the truth, Tracy, yes, and that's the same thing for every character. If you don't use them right, you don't actually write for them well. Yeah, I mean, look how they've been with Lois. People have been super excited for her, but she hasn't done a damn thing since she's gotten back. Jackie B says, I think the Nicholas killed Austin. Remember, he got an attitude when he asked him about Ava. Wow, people are actually really going with that. Okay. I mean, listen, if you know Jackie P, if he turns up, you're right, then I'll give you, you know, your props. Toy Story 5. Hmm. You know, Mel, I can't sit there and knock it. I mean, I've never actually been into the Toy Stories, but that's interesting. He says, well, if I know for sure it's him, I have to switch the stream to StreamYard and send him an invitation. If it's him for sure, it would catch me off guard. I would hope that I'm there to see it. I'll tell you that much stuff. I would hope that I'm there to see it. Well, listen, as fun as this actually has been, I got to sit there and call this stream a wrap because I got to wake up at an ungodly hour in the morning. But I do want to thank everyone for joining now. This was actually a lot of fun. I really do appreciate everyone for coming through. Again, if you're not a member, become a member. This live stream was crazy. It was insane. But yes, I do want to thank everyone for joining now. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate every single one of y'all. So have a good night. Have a good night, Nicole. Have a good night, Dolly. Have a good night, Kyrese. Have a good night, Freddie. Yeah, I'm not gonna really go on that one. Have a good night, Jackie P. Have a good night, Spiderquake, who is not a member anymore. Have a good night, Jonathan. Here's the worst thing Sammy has done. She drugged and violated. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Jesus Christ, that's bad. Have a good night, CW. Have a good night, Mel. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Freddie. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Jesse Jess. Have a good night, CW. Have a good night, Laura B. Have a good night, Nikisha. Have a good night, Blackmon. Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Albert Boston. Yes, you have a good night, my friend. Thank you for joining. Dolly, good night, everyone. Thank you for you do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate the support from you, Dolly. It means a lot. Um, I don't think I would actually be able to do half of this if it wasn't for everyone's support. Have a good night, Juanita. Thank you for joining. I'm glad that you are feeling better. Have a good night, Alicia. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Janet. Harry says, good night, Queen Jess. Good night, Spiderquake. Good night, Laura B. Good night, Dolly. Good night, Spiderquake. Ask your mom for an allowance to become a member. Yeah, that was ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Yes, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe. Hi. What else my damn bad? I feel so bad because you're coming on just as I'm about to sit there and head off. Freddie says Albert Jewish used says he took Carly's place by going to prison. Mm, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I did talk about that before. Um, it's all reality. I don't feel bad for either one of them. Both of them did deserve to go to jail for what they did. So it is what it is. Just says why you made that sound. I don't know. I make a lot of sounds. I don't know which particular sound I made. I know I watched your review. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I will be back tomorrow though. And hopefully I will actually be able to pronounce your name. I did not want to butcher your name. I won't no, I am not gonna butcher I'm not gonna butcher your name. But hopefully you come through tomorrow and then I will actually have your name. Will actually be able to pronounce your name. But no, thank you for watching the review though. I do appreciate that. Oh, Taiwan? Taiwan? Is that how you pronounce it? Taiwan? I mean, Taiwan? Taiwan? I think that's how you pronounce it. Taiwan, right? Oh, Tanya. Tanya. Oh, no, Tonya. Tonya. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Tonya. You know how to pronounce it. And thank you, Darby. Thank you for the gift of membership. Yes, I'll be going to Starbucks as well. Tonya. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you had it right. Oh, is it Tanya? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, Tanya. Yes, Tanya. Okay. Well, thank you for your patience and thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. Tanya is. Oh, Tanya. I did say it right. Tanya. Tanya, yes. Tanya is Tonya. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I seriously do appreciate that. Oh my God. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Becky D. Oh my God. Becky D and Darby. Holy sh. Yeah, no, seriously. Thank you, Becky D, and thank you, Darby. Thank you so much. Tracy says she just spells the difference, but you said it right. I felt like I was saying it right. Thank you. And you have a good night, Mel. Thank you for joining. Seriously, thank you, Becky D and Darby. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. You said Tonya is not Tonya. No, that's what I said. Tanya. Tanya. No, well, seriously, no. Thank y'all both. Seriously, thank you. But yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Becky D. You are amazing. I really do appreciate you so much. Yes, thank you, everyone. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow in the next live stream. And thank you. Thank you, everyone. Dave, what's good? I feel so bad because I'm actually about to end the live stream and you just joined. But I hope you had a good Thanksgiving now.